for this one, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Yeah, that's right. Right in here. No intro. No lube. No lube, Dio. That's right. Welcome to New Hell City, Season 2.
Bite the pillow.
Ew, that's too far, Dio. That's taking it too far. That is taking it too far. My God. We are in Season 2, and this is our very first repeat guest, which means no intro. You are the intro, Dio.
I'm the intro.
I guess. How are you?
Oh, only day off this week, and this is it. I'm spending it here with you. I hope you feel flattered.
I do. Maybe we should get remarried. Do you ever think about that?
I do.
Do you think about it longingly?
Sometimes it's more of a waking nightmare.
Hot. That's hot. I'm into that. Do you ever dream about like strapping me to like a chair and then like hitting me and then just like erg. You know what I mean?
For legal reasons I'm going to say no.
Okay. All right. But if we weren't legal, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Kaden just said that is not what I wanted to hear while eating. Thanks, Fire. Wow. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. So welcome to your second interview in New Hell City. Did you enjoy your first interview?
I have slept since then. I don't remember it.
Right, that makes sense. That's fair. That is fair. So you're here today. This is the first time doing a second interview, so I'm wondering if I could repeat any questions, but I'm not sure that I can. You know what? I will ask some repeat questions actually because maybe they have changed.
I was gonna say you definitely can. I don't remember you asking them the first time, and who knows what has happened between now and then. Not me.
What if you say exactly the same thing? What is your favorite part currently about New Hell City?
Like what channel or like my favorite?
I will get to favorite
part
channel.
of the community or like
just general favorite part, not channel.
I love the people for the most part.
Wow, shade.
Shade, yes.
And what would people say is your primary role in the community now? I think it's probably the same. I mean, you're a mod. That's one thing.
Yeah, I'm a mod. I might be known as the tight ass mod right now. I think that I've had like 4 modly interactions with people, and it's just been like a very dry, bland slap on the wrist. I haven't done much.
They win Mod of the Year one year, and they just let it go to their head. This is what happens to them. I'm telling you. We will get to it, by the way. We will get to it. What is your favorite channel? I'll be shocked if it's not what I think it is.
Gonna say Best Circle of Hell.
Really? I thought it'd be Creative Corner. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay.
I didn't even think of Creative Corner.
Wow, you literally post in there day, but go off, I guess.
I don't. I definitely post in work in progress every day.
That is true. You do
or at least nearly every day.
Yes, that is true. I should nominate that for best channel. Who's your best friend here? And if you don't say me and only me, I will ban you.
Definitely you.
Great.
Definitely not Kitten.
Perfect.
Definitely only you.
I love this.
And definitely totally not Kitten.
This is already better than your first interview, just with that answer.
I'm pretty sure that was my exact word for word answer to the last one.
This is already better. Do I look pretty today? Here, I'm just gonna push.
Fire, you always look lovely.
Hang on, I'm just gonna push my tits right up. Oh, look at these babies. Look at these.
Can see them. I could see them from space, Fire. Which I pretty much have to do because we do have that restraining order keeping us apart.
I really wish you'd lift that, quite frankly. I feel like enough time has passed. I haven't kidnapped any of your pets. I haven't tried to kidnap Buns for a while.
Maybe I should lift it. It is making our joint custody of Firmino very difficult.
Yes, it is. I think I saw Famine once this year, and then I like left him with some of my guns, and I don't know what happened to him. But yeah, I would like to see my boy more often.
All right, I suppose I can lift that restraining order.
Great.
Maybe interview number 3, in 2026, we will be able to sit in the same room as each other.
Yeah, okay, we'll try that. You hear that, Lord Buns? I'm getting them back. What are you talking about? Okay. Okay. All right, let's get into the reason why we're here. So you had a pretty good Hellys last Hellys.
Yeah, I kind of did. I wasn't
you kind of
expecting it.
did. Were you not expecting that, really?
I really was not. Look, you like to be like, oh yeah, your first year the Hellys, you won so many Helly awards, and I won like 2.
That's categorically untrue. You won 6. So
A lot of them are group awards.
untrue, maybe, I don't remember. But you definitely like to pull a Nalum and be like, I won 18 awards, but I didn't win this one, so it didn't matter.
I mean, I didn't have any Helly that I wanted the most, so it's not like pretty much every Helly I won was a surprise.
You won Artist of the Year. Don't
Especially
even
this
lie.
year.
You won Artist of the Year. Don't even.
Did I?
You won it. I know you do.
Did I? Hang on, I'm pulling up the Helly channel because I don't believe you.
No, you didn't win it, but you want it.
Oh, I want it? I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I do want it.
You see? See?
I'm not ever gonna get it, but like
I do think it's very interesting that
cute to dream.
you do miss a lot of the art awards.
I do, yeah.
That's very surprising to me. But not this year. You finally broke the mold. We're gonna go through all of your nominations, of which there were 29. 29. That's a lot. That's a lot. How did you feel about being nominated 29 times?
I don't even remember what most of them were for. I think a lot of them were like I posted food one time and therefore was nominated for Foodie Queen or something like that. I think a lot of them were stuff like that where it just happened one time, I got nominated and everyone forgot about it.
Oh my gosh. Are you aware that you're very popular?
I am, but it's a surprise.
Okay, all right. As long
No
as
one
you
is
know.
more surprised by my popularity than I am. I'm like, what do you see in me, people?
As long as you're not the person in class who's like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna fail this quiz, and then you get an 100, and you're like, oh, and then you Taylor Swift yourself, and you're like, oh, I didn't expect this.
Oh, no. And in school, I was always the kid where it's like, yeah, I'm going to get a 100% on this quiz. I didn't study and I didn't do any of the homework, and that will bring me up to a C average instead of a D average.
That is infuriating. Wow. I don't think you should have said that in public. You won the first award of the night, which was Best NHC Meme, for something called Fire Please. I don't really know what this is about.
Oh yeah, it was a meme.
Yeah.
Would you like me to post it since it's on topic? I'll just post it in the bonfire chat. How about I do that?
No, I don't think that.
It was Fire Please, right? That one?
No, I don't.
Not
no.
one of the other two?
No, probably. I think it's probably called The Doctor by Soph. I think maybe that one.
No, I don't think you would have brought that up in my interview.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, not kitten saying yes, please. You shut up, kitten. You shut your feline mouth. So yes, you won for Neverfire. You won for Best NHC Meme. I think this is the first. Was this the first year that happened, or did NHC Meme happen last year? I already don't even know.
I don't think we had NHC meme last year because I think Fire Please was the first NHC meme that happened, and they were like, we need a category for this because it's hilarious and we love Helly categories that dunk on fire.
God damn it. How do I block you? So yes, you beat out Soph. Did you expect to win this one?
Kinda. Everybody really liked that meme specifically. That one I kind of foresaw. I definitely thought that So definitely had a fighting chance, though.
I will also tell you where your placements were for these things. So, best NHC meme, you got almost half the votes.
Really?
So, you got 43% of the votes. Squirrelish was actually in second place with NHC Beach Party with 21% of the votes,
I did not expect that.
followed by Velvet She, which involves someone who's in the audience right now, Kitten versus Fire. Then it was Soph, and then it was Nolam. So yes, you got most of the votes. Most of the votes. Kitten, who did you vote for? And Nick, if you're here, who did you vote for? Do you remember? While you're doing that, you also this is the wildest Hellys because we just spent the first part of it talking about you because you won all of the time. Oh God! So Meme Maester, you were nominated against Soph, Princess Zoe, Zozo, Cammy, Velvet She, Sergeant Pepper, KMM Green, Berry Russian Corn, Ray, and Jax, and you won. Did you expect to win?
Not really, because I kind of thought it kind of was the same kind of deal that happened with the Lewd Queen, which I'm sure you're getting to,
I'm getting to it.
where I definitely didn't post the most or the highest quality, but I think that everyone gave me bonus points because I made my own content.
That is true. This is the Sage effect. Sage, this is one of the things. Sage won Artist of the Year, posting maybe 4 or 5 pieces in the entire year, but it was the fact that you made your own, I suppose. Yeah, you won by 3 votes, so you
Really?
were very close. Zozo was in second, so yeah, it was very close. Yeah, Zozo was definitely like the posted the most memes, but you made your own, so I guess people respected
Mhm.
that or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Respected you. Respected you. So you're also this is a very iconic moment for Lewd Queen. You
Mhm.
were the first person to almost dethrone Pepper. You were tied. You ended up tying with Pepper for Lewd Queen. This had to have been a shock. Or was this not a shock? Or did
It
you expect
was
to
a
win?
shock. I definitely thought that Pepper was going to beat me, but I am so glad I tied with Pepper. I would not have been as happy if I had beat Pepper by one vote. The fact that we tied is perfect.
It is wild. I can't believe it. I cannot believe anyone even came close to Pepper. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. It's funny because the pie chart looks like it's perfectly symmetrical. So I also take a picture of it, but it's literally, so you and Pepper are sandwiched, like you have like 7, and then me and CD each got 2 votes. So it's like, here, I'm going to show you the picture. It looks very pretty.
Definitely share the picture.
Yes, it's coming in. It's coming inside of me in Bonfire Bro text chat. That's what it looks like. Um, so it's perfectly symmetrical, and I love symmetry. So that's great.
That is a very pretty pie chart.
Yes.
Couldn't have done it again if we tried, but
Nope.
like
Nope. Not at all. Yes, you tied. So at this point you won the first 3 awards of the night. Did you know how the night was going to go after you won the first 3 awards?
I really did not. I didn't expect to win the fact that the first 3 awards it just kept being like Cuddy! The whole time. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
So infuriating. So
That's why
infuriating.
I was so unprepared for pretty much every award after the first one.
Yeah, your
Because like I
speeches were
was
just like
expecting to win one.
your speeches were just like,
Fire.
I don't know. I did a thing.
Yeah. I've never fire. I told you that first Hellys that I was in was the first time I've ever won anything, right?
You did tell me that. You did tell me that.
Yeah. I
And
don't know how to make a speech. I'm not good with people.
that
Like I
was
need you to write my speeches for me.
that was cute the first year, but now we get it. Okay, Caddy, we get it. Now you've
You
won
get it?
everything. You've won everything. So now you can't say you haven't won anything before because now you've won 16
God,
Hellys.
I'm
16
gonna have
and
to Google how to make a speech, like an acceptance speech now.
you have to
Thanks, Fire.
you need to cry next. Oh, you did cry for best new
I
member.
cried the first one,
That's right. That
yeah.
is true. Okay, fair enough. You did do that one. Let's talk about Hellys you lost. Thank goodness. For Bot Babes, you were beat by Princess Zoe. How does it make you
I I
feel?
I fully accept that. one. Zoe deserved it.
You do. You were in third place though, so not bad.
I'm pretty sure I voted for Zoe, so
Yeah.
like
Yeah, she does have that one on lock. But third place, not bad. You got 13% of the votes. That is good. You were also nominated for. Oh God, don't right click. You're also. Oh boy. Okay, well this one involves me, so I'm okay with this one. Clip of the year. We had a record short 3 nominees. I think you hit
three
your.
more.
I will. I stream like 5 times a week.
I
Clip of the
know, but I
year.
miss you.
Oh God. Oh, don't. Ew. 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 How dare you be sentimental with
I
me?
I had to I had to cheat on you with another streamer.
Who?
You don't stream enough.
Who is
I
it?
post his I post his streams in the promotions chat all the
Wow.
time.
Okay, I'm gonna go to his streams and I'm gonna dox him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in and be like, I know where you live, and I'm coming for your family.
You know what? He'll be excited that he has more than 2 viewers, so eat that.
That's fair. Get him in New Hell City. Get him in New Hell
Yeah,
City.
Tegan. You know what? Maybe I will.
Yes, do that.
Yeah.
You won for banana ass. Uh,
I forgot the name of that.
one of my favorite clips ever. Which I believe is a clip of me telling someone to shove a banana up my ass, something like that.
That sounds right.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like me. Like it sounds like very lewd, and I would never do something like that. So
Oh,
somehow
you
you won that.
never.
So in your first, what is that? 5 nominations, you got 4 wins. Good
Yeah.
Lord. Shocking, shocking and crazy. So for best tabletop cast, this was a really interesting category. So the nominees were the 3 Dawnbreak one shots. You were in one with me and the
Yes, that
very
was fun.
famous Phil. You almost won that one. Dawnbreak Arachnophobia almost won. Um,
Really?
yeah, I think it's because people really love Phil.
I think so too. You know what? That's fair. I love Phil too.
Yeah, Phil's
He was
great.
very fun. That was my first interaction with Phil, and he was very fun.
He is
So,
very fun. He is very, very lovely. Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know that we should win, but that's lovely. I'm glad people love Phil. But beat by Justice in Chains. I would hopefully like to see you more in the D&D spaces this year.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
remind me to DM you about when you're free for the next installment because I've gone through my my D&D assets at this point, and I think I'm gonna do a really cheap move and take Kitten's idea that she gave me to do. So
Okay.
keep eyes peeled for DM.
Yes, I would like to because your next nomination was for best tabletop short or long form campaign for Occult. You lost to Justice in Chains, which is fine.
I mean I voted for Justice and Change,
Yeah,
so
it's I'm not even because I'm in it, and I hate to give Nolan props, but it's really good. It's really really good. But can Occult win next year? Hello,
we can try. I don't
hello.
know. I think that Nolan's really hard to beat.
He is very hard to beat. He's one of those. We were just talking about it yesterday because he's learning Japanese, and he's one of those people
Mhm.
who's just like, I'm gonna decide to do something, and then he hyper focuses on it, and I'm like, what's that like? Like
I don't know.
I can't even focus on a relationship for more than a week, so I don't know how he focuses on like working on. It's wild. I don't get it. I
I
don't
don't
get
know
it.
either. And it also helps that Nolan is actually quite the delightful person.
I know he's nice too. It's worse. Can he have something? Can he just be an asshole or something? He needs something. He needs something. Anyway, Nalam cleared you in the D&Ds. It happens. It happens to the best of us. So he also won Game Master of the Year, alongside you and Fishy. That's a good nominee list. You, Nalam, and Fishy. That's nice. I like those
That
three.
isn't nice. I'm proud to be amongst their ranks.
You should. You should. Here's okay. I will give you this as one of my fun wins. This is the one win I did enjoy from you. So for best roleplay character, this was going to be like the big award of the night.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna pause here. So like roleplay really popped off last year, and everyone had a character. We had 23 nominees from
Thank,
like
thanks to a certain Thanks to a certain fire demon in this chat, I think you're underselling yourself for once in your life.
Oh, am I to blame for this? Oh, look at my big tits. Yeah, it's I'm just gonna keep referring to my big tits. Yeah, so for best roleplay character, yeah, we had like 23 nominees from like 18 different role plays. Not all of which are ones that I made, but yes, most of them, yes. Um, so first of all, from your folder, because you had like a bunch of characters, were you happy that Dave Lister won from your folder, just from your folder?
I kind of was. Like, he started as a character that was very much just like a concept thrown together, just spaghetti thrown at a wall to see what would stick.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that really shows in his naming, where I literally just took a name from a character that I liked from a TV show that I liked and just
Right.
applied it to him.
Right. Right. Um.
Um,
Okay. Okay.
but he became something delightful.
He was lovely. Can you explain him? How do you explain Dave Lister and like the inspiration and all that stuff?
Um, he's just he's a soft boy British punk from I think it was set in the 80s, right?
Yeah, it was 80s. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the conceit was that there are these kids who are these movie club nerds who like to recreate movies, do sort of like a live action role play thing. So their movie of choice was Night of the Living Dead, and Dave Lister was Caddy's character, who was really really interesting and like very cerebral and was in kind
He's
of a
just
love triangle.
Yeah, he's just this delightful, like, probably like slightly LGBT and closeted kind of just. I mean, I say probably, but like I definitely hinted that he was in
Yeah.
love with his best friend several times throughout that.
Always.
But like, and then like he was working through some shit because that was one of the things that like I was like, why would this Dave dude play the biggest asshole character? I'm like, he is working through some shit and pretending to be his father.
Yes. Oh my
And that's what
gosh.
happens.
Oh, so good. I love Dave. Dave was great. Dave was
I
great. That was
wish
a
there
great
had
cast.
been more of those RP within an RP scenes before the end, but I know that it had like dragged on for like a really long time.
Yes, I couldn't get people through the whole thing. So also RP character is really interesting because it's almost a four-way tie, which is my favorite. It was almost Kitten, you, Ray, and Princess Zoe, which is the weirdest group of four. But you had like one more vote at the very end. You won by one vote. One
I would
single
have
vote.
been happy, I think, with a four-way tie. First of all, that would have been like that would have been 3/4 less of a speech that I would have had to make.
Yeah, that would have been extended to all of you. Well, Ray wouldn't have been there, but the other two would have been there. I was also I was excited for you to win, but I was also a little bit excited for Kitten to win too, because I did love Kitty Starfire is a very layered and interesting character as well. But yes, it's good. It's good. And you
Yeah,
won for a
Kitty with like,
CD, so
the 19 fucking names.
yeah, right. The 19 fucking names.
I think that it was just glossed over at the end, the reveal that Kitten's character was a serial murderer, and nobody gave a shit.
Nobody. Well, there are a couple like very very questionable characters, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, sure, he burned down a house and killed a family. That's fine." It's like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
everybody, everyone."
Everyone's like, "Oh, she's just a widow kitten, and she's got an actual body count, like separate cold-blooded murders."
And she openly kills another one of the characters just out
Yeah,
of
just
Oh,
beats the fucker to death in front of everyone, and they're like, "Oh, little cat."
I love circles. Um, here's an interesting one. So you were nominated for best roleplay cast one, two, three, four, 5 times, and Seven Sins won best roleplay cast. I know you weren't expecting that,
I really wasn't.
and
I was
neither
definitely
was I.
expecting a Stevie to win.
I was shocked. I was shocked. You won by a lot too. You won by I think the second place was Circles, but you won by twice the votes. So you won by 6 votes. It was great. Good job. Must be nice. Seven Sins is so great. So great. Just kidding.
Fire, you're in Seven Sins.
I am in Seven Sins. Well, not anymore. I died. I didn't die. I keep saying I died. I didn't die. But I got my revenge finally for best roleplay story when I beat you for Circles. I will revel in that forever. It feels really good.
I was in Circles.
Yes, that is true.
What do you want from me?
That is fair. That is fair.
Also, I'm pretty sure I voted for Circles. So, like...
That's fair. That's fair. You were also nominated for. So this is interesting. You have the very first. I think you did this twice this year. You were the very first. How do I say this? Dual nominee. So you were. We're talking about best lewd piece, and one of the nominees you had was you and CD. You and CD made a piece together. So,
yeah.
It was great. Didn't win, but it was close.
No.
You did win, however, for your solo for Miss Stellar XXX.
Yeah.
And won by a lot. You won almost half the votes. So, how does that
I've
feel?
realized that though I very much enjoy drawing big schwap and schwangs, that the community, the lewd community, is not really into big schwap and schwangs.
Yeah, I
So
noticed that. That's very upsetting to me. Very upsetting to me.
it's okay. I'm currently working on a big schwap and schwang piece.
Good.
And I will probably draw some less schwangy pieces in an attempt to reclaim my win for next year.
Change their minds. That is. Here's the weird thing. That is the. I mean, you've only been in 2 Hellys, but that's your first art win, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
That's wild to me, because I feel like I know you the most as an artist, and so it's just wild to me.
That's definitely what I wanted to be when I got here, and then I guess the whole RP thing happened, and I guess I can understand why I won so many of the RP awards, at least that first year, because Seven Sins was pretty much the first super active RP in there.
True.
That wasn't immediately taken down by Kitten because a FNAF character applied.
Yes. Yes.
I remember her being upset about that.
I will say Seven Sins lost Best Roleplay Story by 2 votes, so you were close. You were close. You were also nominated for. Yeah, I already told you that you almost won half the votes for Best Lewd Piece. And now we're going to get to Best Traditional Piece. Did you have a Best Traditional Piece last year or the previous year? Or was this your first time?
I think I did,
I
but
know I'm
I
asking a
would
lot of
not
you.
be able to tell you what it is.
Yeah,
I think I drew an eyeball or something, and it got nominated because it was the only traditional art piece that I submitted last year.
Fair enough. So
Or year before last.
You were nominated for Wishful Drinking.
Mhm.
You were nominated against there are 18 other nominees. So this is a tough one. Best traditional art piece is a very tough category. So Sadburb won, which is great. We love Sadburb. Do you remember the piece, the Autobahn piece? Anyway, you'll find it. And let me see. You placed somewhere around last, which is okay. It's okay. Next year.
I kind of expected that. The traditional art piece is kind of a really big thing, and I have to go up against some very, very, very good artists.
It's very hard. It's a very, very hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very tough. You were also nominated for your awesome category that you're always in, Best Digital Art Piece, of which you're nominated twice. Once again, the very first artist to be nominated for a double piece. You were nominated with CD with Trauma and Terror, and also by yourself for 90s. How did you feel about your 90s piece being chosen from your folder?
I'm actually okay with it. I think that this year I was pretty okay with whatever would get chosen. Because I liked all of the pieces in my folder, unlike the year before, where I was deeply upset.
Do you think you would have won the year you got here had you had a different choice of photo? You
Yes.
do. You
Yeah,
do.
I do.
I love the drama. I live for the drama. Oh, yes, I love this.
However, having said that,
At
I am
CD right now.
very
Go ahead.
having said that, I do feel like the current new Hell City art piece that I have done this year, I would be happy if that were nominated, though I know that it won't be because it is in a separate category. I would be happy with that winning, and I would accept whatever I got from that because that Fire Demon piece that I did is very, very
It's
good.
very, very good. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good. You just have to beat Korn. That's really your competition. Because Korn does the art for this very show. So it's very difficult. But
Yeah.
so you placed one, two, fourth. Honestly, Dio, fourth in out of 34 nominees is humongous. 69
Which
voters for best digital art
which
piece.
which oh, best digital.
Yeah,
Oh, that
you
is
placed fourth.
good. I feel good about that.
That's huge. You lost by what's 13 minus? Oh yeah. Uh, like 9 votes. Incredible. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, I think I'm waiting for the day when you win. I really think you need to win best digital art piece one day. It needs to happen.
I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm waiting for it too. I don't
It
think
is
it'll happen, but it'd be great
shocking
if it
to me that you
did.
haven't. It's so shocking to me. You were also nominated for Best New Hell City Art Piece. No one stood a chance that year, but you did get second place. So there is that. You got 30% of the votes for Firehead Empty out of your many, your many. I can't believe I challenged you to do that, but I was like, Dio, there's no way you can like make 10 art pieces by the time the Hellys are around. And you were like, watch me. And then you did it.
I only had to make 9 to fill my folder, and I ended up making 11, I think.
Yeah, you did. It was exactly 11. But you almost won. Well, not really, but you got second place. So good job. Listen, Corn's a beast. So you were also nominated for most improved artist, which was an interesting vote. Not how I thought it was going to go. But I think you actually got second place in that one as well. Yeah, you did. You got second place for that
Oh,
one. Yeah.
neat. That's
Yeah,
I'm,
you almost walked
I
away.
can live with that.
You almost walked away with like 20 Hellys.
If I had walked away with 20 Hellys, I would respectfully have DM'd you afterwards to just be like, don't nominate me next year. I would have legitimately cried, and it would have been from like stress or something. Like I would have died during the Hellys after like the 19th Helly where you go, Kattymaster!
Yeah. Because it always gets worse from there. See, if you win too many, then people start to resent you, and then you become the enemy. So you can't win too much. You have to you got to go the Soph route where you lose a bunch, and then you finally win, and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so happy, good for them." But if you win too much, then they're like, "Who the fuck did this fuck think they are?"
I can't be Soph. Don't bother comparing me to Soph. I can't be that iconic.
We can't be that iconic. You were also nominated for Artist of the Year, which was a very, very sweet category. It's Only Fire Would Resent You, says Kitten. I don't know. What are you talking about? So that was when Ray won. We love Ray.
Yeah, I voted for Ray.
I voted for Ray. You got third place, though. So
Really?
yeah, you lost.
I'm guessing that's just from sheer posts that I make. Like that's the only explanation. Just a sheer number of art.
All right, here comes the self-deprecation. You lost by
self-deprecation. My shit is beautiful, and I pump it out at an extreme speed. You wish you were me.
You really do art very fast, and I don't understand how you art very fast. How long does it take you to make a piece on average?
It's a really good question. I actually have no idea. I can a 1,000 by 1,000 piece, like the one that I made for Ara ages ago of Killian. I can do that in like an afternoon after work if I have an early shift.
Wow.
But then again, the one that I am currently working on that is a Pokemon picture, which I'm going to admit, anytime I make it bigger than 1000 by 1000 pixels, it does take me a lot longer, especially when I want to put like details into the background and stuff. I've been working on that for like 3 days now or something like that. It seems like I've been working on it for forever.
That's still a lot. I mean, or
Mhm.
that's still really good. I don't know. When I when I talked to Sage about like how long it takes her to make art, she's like, it takes me years. So it's like it's wild that you are just like 3 days, an afternoon.
Well,
It's great.
I'm I would definitely would not consider myself on the same level as Sage. I mean, to be fair.
I mean, levels or no, I think it's just how long it takes you to make the art that you enjoy. I think it's just remarkable that you do it in such a. Stop making me give you compliments. You won 10 Hellys. I'm not doing this with you. Anyway,
You know what? I'm just gonna go back to my Nollum thing, where Nollum can focus on things for that long. Sage can focus on things for that long. I get bored. I've got like 19 work in progresses that are just sitting in folders unfinished. Some of them are from this year. I haven't finished that lewd that I was talking about like literally minutes ago.
oh, I am ready. I really I think you need to win Artist of the Year this year. I think it needs to happen. I think it needs to
I
happen.
have 4 unfinished pictures sitting in 5 actually sitting in my folder from just this year that I have not finished.
God.
So I have as many unfinished arts as I have actually finished this year.
That was some math you just did in your head. You were nominated 3 times in the biggest category of the night, which was, or biggest being by amount of nominees. Best quote, of which there are 52 nominees. You were nominated thrice. One for don't fuck Asmo with you, Corn and Soap. I'm gonna breeze right back by that one. You and Void for I Can Hear This, and you by yourself for 32. Nolan retained his best quote streak. However, you also retained your best level up streak. You are the repeat winner for best level up.
What did I do this year? I think I said no.
Yeah,
I think I said
you said
no.
no. That was your contribution. You said no and leveled up, and people thought that was amazing, and they voted for you. You said no.
I think the year before last though it was some ridiculously long
About
RP post.
Nazis. No, it was about Nazis.
It was the Nazi one.
Yeah.
No, I also had a shovel one that didn't win, which is what I was thinking of. Where the shovel one, which I am actually very proud of, even though it didn't win.
Yes. Best level up is also one of my favorite categories. I can't wait to talk to Velvet She one day, because Velvet famously has had the worst track record at last year's Hellys, and you blocked them from 1 vote for winning best level up. So, good job. I hope your no was worth it. Your one single no. My God. My God. Yeah, no words? Are you speechless?
It's very funny that the no blocked by 1 vote because it's like, wow, they might win. No.
Okay, now I enjoy it. I've come back around to liking this win again. God damn it. God damn it. I hate you. You once again won the Chatterbox Award, taking the gold home for Chatterbox. You were the most talkative Hellion of 2021. How does it feel to be so goddamn to be so talkative?
Some people might say that I should probably just like shut up and not just talk to hear myself speak, but I think that the year before last, I just wanted to be more like you.
You need a few STDs before you can do that. Okay? Need some crabs.
You know what? I think I'm fine with just being this much like you. That's all right.
Just this much.
keep your crabs to yourself.
Don't you want my crabs? Oh, my crabs. I've named them.
I bet you did.
I have. I've named them after all the mods. And speaking of mod of the year, just the adult ones. Just the adult ones. I just thought about that. Speaking of mod of the year, You were nominated against Spider Monkey, Aragorn, Nalum, Sage, Amakitten, Princess Zoe, and Down by Six, and you won Mod of the Year. You were genuinely surprised by that. I remember your
Yeah,
speech.
I mean,
That was the one I think you were
I
most
think I
surprised
voted for Spider.
by. Spider would very much appreciate you saying that. Wow.
Well, I don't know, man. I like a lot of the mods. I like a lot of them. I think that it was hard for me to decide who, because I definitely thought long and hard about that vote before I made it.
Yeah, that's
Probably changed my answer a couple of times.
Oh yes, oh yes. Well,
But I like the other mods.
you lost by one
good.
vote, so it was. I mean, no, sorry, you won by one vote. Sorry. You
Oh,
won by
who
one
did
vote.
I win to? Like by one vote.
Can you guess? Actually,
Is it Spider?
no, it's definitely not Spider.
Is it Aura? It's Aura, isn't it?
I'll tell you, it's never Spider. I'll just let you know, it's never Spider. It's not Aura.
Really?
Yeah, this is a very surprising vote.
Can't guess on. Those are my guesses.
It's Princess Zoe. Princess Zoe almost beat you. And then
You know what? I forgot she was an adult mod by that point.
Yeah, she turned to adult mod. And then Nalum was right behind her. It was funny because in the vote, Nalum was in the lead. I think because everyone kept saying in their interview, like, Nalum's going to win Mod of the Year. Nalum's going to win mod of the Year. And then it changed at the last second. I think that was one of the ones that was almost a three-way tie until it was not. And you pulled out ahead, and you won Mod of the Year. How did it feel? Everyone loves you.
It was very shocking. I didn't appreciate having to make so many really lackluster award acceptance speeches. Just the worst acceptance speeches.
And now you've wasted them, because who knows what you're going to win this year.
Hopefully less. Like 3 awards.
You have to also be nominated for less, so it means more. So you can win like 3 of your 5 nominations or something. And they'll be like, "Ooh, it's special." How did it feel to pass the torch of best new member to Swift?
I voted for Swift.
That was cute. I voted for Swift too. It was very cute.
I actually said that when I gave her the award. I'm like, "Oh, it's the one I voted for."
It was.
I was very happy with that.
That was one of the cutest moments I've ever heard. I loved it.
Swift is such a sweetie.
If you go to the NHC YouTube channel and listen to the end of the Hellys, you will hear Soph's tearful speech. It was very, very sweet. It was very, very sweet.
So,
and I loved the way you handed it off. It was very good. It was very cute. Oh, so good. So good. You ran off with 10 out of your 29 Hellys. I mean, technically that's not a great track record if you really think about it.
I mean, it's like a third. I won like a third of them.
Is that the third? Can someone do math? Do you do math?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do math. I do math for a living.
You do. Well, I mean, sure. That's part of your living, I suppose. Yeah.
I have to do all the paperwork too. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would love to see you at work. Just angry.
I would love to, work someplace else.
I would love to work someplace else. Let's manifest it. Where do you want to work this year? What's the career change? What are we doing this year?
I don't know. Literally anything. I'll
don't say
dig
that.
Ditches.
Don't say that.
I'll dig ditches. Look at me. I would rather dig graves for a living.
Well,
a job that they might actually need around here because the entire population seems to be over the age of 70.
Oh, great. And I'm sure they're really super COVID safe over there. So I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
I think they will be needing more graves. Oh, that's a good idea. You should work in funeral services. That'd be fun.
I had a guy the other day trying to tell me that masks were trying to control the population, and I literally rolled my eyes at him, looked at the next customer, and said "next" loudly, and he goes, "It's just my opinion." I'm like, "I bet it is. Go somewhere else."
Oh God, I cannot.
He got so butthurt about me playing the cashier, rolling my eyes at him, and telling him to get out of my line.
Oh God, this country's going to hell. But the bad one.
In a bad way.
In the bad one. What was I gonna say? You stay right there. Oh yes. What are your goals for this year, New Hill City? What Hellys are you gonna go for this year?
I don't know about Hellys that I want to go for, But I do have goals that I want to do. I want to continue to be active in the community. I want to post a lot in Best Circle. I want to get some stuff going in the D&D circle area.
Yes, please,
I wanted.
please.
I've missed D&D so much, Fire.
Oh
You
my
don't even
god,
know. I'm just
please start up
exhausted all the
Owls.
time.
I'm so excited to start Owls. Please. I'm ready.
Here's my plans for Owls. We're gonna figure out what days we want to do them, and I'm going to request them off from my work.
Great.
With a
Great.
big old disclaimer of, if you try to work me on this day, I will not be showing up.
Please, I'm so excited because, Caddy, I think we can. Well, this won't have anything to do with you, but I think me, Kitten, and Ara can win Best Cast. I think we can take down Nalam. I think it can
I
happen.
think you guys probably could too.
Yes.
I am slightly concerned about the combination of you and Kitten. I feel like that's gonna put a lot of stress on Ara to be the adult. Thankfully, he's playing a very crabby healer.
I promise. Okay, my promise is that my character will not get into a fight with Kitten's character because we're already
That's
doing.
not even. I'm more concerned about you guys getting along. I'm more concerned about you guys getting along.
Oh, that's okay. That's worse.
She plays a very small cat, and you play an old lady. I'm thinking crazy cat lady starts happening. I'm gonna have to fucking shoo you guys along.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, that's so good though, because in our other in Chaos we hate each other. So
Yes.
well, at least my character hates her character. But yeah, oh, that'd be so cute, cat lady. Oh, I love that. Oh, so realistically, when is Al starting?
I'd like to start it yeah, it's still early in the month. I'd like to start it this month.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I need to figure out what your schedule is like, because I know that you are in all of the D&D, all of the events here. You are the server is you.
I'm trying to support the kids. Yes, I mean, if you, is there like would you mostly want to do on a weekend or would you mostly want to do on like a weekday? Is it literally just like whenever you have the day off?
I have all of the days that could possibly be worked. Because like I said, I'm going to request whatever day is going to work off.
Okay.
So that way they can't schedule me to work that day. So that way I will be here to work.
Well, I will say Tuesday through Friday, wide open. Just saying.
Tuesday through Friday?
Wide open.
Every week or just
every week. There's no games happening that day. I mean, barring like some random event I have to go to, but yes, Tuesday through Friday, all good. If you're gonna do weekends, I would prefer a Saturday because Justice only goes from 1 to 3, so anytime Saturday is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see what other questions I have for you, you freaking popular mother trucker. You should drive trucks. Would you mean driving trucks?
I can't drive.
I mean, you could learn.
I don't know. It's really scary. I get stressed so easily.
Oh, fair enough. That's fair. That's really fair. Let's do. I mean, does anyone have any fan questions for Dio? I think everyone knows everything about Dio right now, so I don't know if anyone has any fan questions. But
my life is an open book.
Yeah. And open legs. It should be. Sex worker. Think about it. Think about trying it. Think about professions. Kitten, do you who knows everything about Dio have any questions for Dio? I imagine you probably don't.
If she does, it's just things she wants me to say on recording.
Yeah, that's probably what she'll
like
do.
A cop.
Also, Kitten, when is haunting happening? That's another question. But do what you're gonna do. When are you leaving Lucy for me? Wow. Wow.
I don't know, Kitten. Did you get the signals from the universe figured out yet, Kitten?
Signals?
Yeah.
What?
She keeps seeing memes where it's like, oh, gay people are like this, LGBT people are like this, and then she's like, I'm like that. I'm also like that. And then she's like, I feel like the universe is trying to tell me something. And I'm like, when you figure it out, call me. And she goes, oh, I figured it out. This other person is gay. And I'm like, fucking throws table. I've been making jokes for a very long time now.
Oh, kitten. Oh, kitten. Leave Canada. Other questions. Just kid says no. No. All right, fair enough. Kitten, do you have any other questions for your bestie that you don't know? Anything interesting? Also, would love to know when haunting is going to start. Are you going to be in haunting, Dio? Probably not.
I'd love to. I just don't have reliable days off.
I don't like that your
Unless I
schedule's so
request
busy.
them.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either, honey.
Make that different. Do something else. Okay, well we'll do some rapid fire before fire. You ask me this every time I'm in the chat. I do every time. Putting pressure. Okay, we're gonna do some rapid fire and then we'll let you go. Okay, so Kattymaster, 16-time Helly winner. God damn it. Good lord. What are you terrible at?
Other than acceptance speeches,
Ooh,
since
yeah.
we've been talking about the Hellys all day. I'm gonna go a step further and say there are two things that I am particularly bad at. I am bad at a lot of things that like involve talking to people, which it doesn't seem like it right now, obviously. But that's because I know you, Fire, and I like you. We get along.
Ew. What are you doing? All the sincerity.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in a sincere way. I meant it in a way that's like we vibe or whatever.
Is that what the kids say? Vibe. We
I don't know. I work with 16-year-olds.
We link crotches. I think we should bring that into the lexicon. Link crotches.
I don't know about that one. Okay. But like I'm not good at talking to people. That's definitely one of the things that I am not good at. Very, very seriously. And I've also found out fairly recently, in the last month, that I have absolutely no idea when I am having a very, very bad day. I don't know what that looks like.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I know we're doing rapid fire, but I'm going to pause here. I think that's interesting. I think that probably, I imagine that stems from having to be in situations where you've had to not address your emotions right away.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, but it was one of those things where I was having a very, very, very bad day. And me and one of my coworkers were talking, and I'm like, yeah, it's so funny. One of my dear friends, Sean's, is on like a mood stabilizer, and I can always tell within 24 hours of him going off his meds that he hasn't taken his pill that morning. I'm like, I guess that you just don't realize what's happening in your brain because of the fact that the chemicals are what form your thoughts, and you wouldn't notice them being off because you're just thinking the way you normally do, even though it's not quite the way you normally do when you're on your meds. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I just called myself out. I'm like, I didn't notice I was having a bad day until this exact moment. And it was like just it felt like I had been gifted cursed knowledge from beyond the stars by like Cthulhu or some shit.
Wow. See, like when you wake up in the day, you don't know if you're gonna have a bad day. You're like, you just feel neutral. Wow.
Yeah. And then like I'll just keep going about my day, and then all of a sudden I'll realize, oh shit, I am like depressed as fuck right now. I probably shouldn't be here. I should probably be laying down or something.
That is very interesting. That's so interesting. I mean, it's good that you know now, because now that you'll be able to catch it sooner, and then you could be like what I do, which is like sometimes I'll just wake up and I'll be like, no, I don't feel like it today, and I'll just call who I need to call and be like, no. Nope.
You and I are so different in so many ways. And there are so many differences between us that I would just love to not have.
Do you want to switch bodies for a little bit?
When I've got a problem, I just tell someone. I'm like, what is that like? Psycho.
We should do a Freaky Friday. Oh my god, I would hate to work in redacted grocery store though. That'd be horrible. It'd be horrible.
I feel like you could survive a day.
Oh,
but
I would be fine. Yeah.
You might end that day telling one or more of my coworkers to go fuck themselves.
I would be like,
I can
stack
definitely
what?
tell.
I am
I can
not
definitely
stacking
see you
shit.
telling my boss to fuck herself.
Of
Like,
course. Who doesn't tell their boss to fuck themselves? I don't understand. Listen, I don't know. You know what? It's a different life, I guess. Yeah, and then you could just live in my penthouse.
oh, that sounds great.
You know what I think would actually happen though is I think you would get anxiety from like the not having
I would.
enough to do. I feel like you'd be like, I just don't trust the fact that I have nothing, no worries, nothing to do. I don't understand.
Well, if I had nothing to do, I'd probably do something. So whenever you got your body back, you just wake up to like a painting or something that I did in your house. And you'd be like, I don't remember buying a Picasso.
Okay. Interesting. Painting. Oh God, paint colors. What are you amazing at? Wow, really? Really? Wow. We have backslid from this last interview. My goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh. 2021 was hard on you, wasn't it?
It really was.
My goodness. Do you need help?
Kitten is making suggestions in the comments, but Kitten says that I am funny and make people smile.
You are
I don't know
funny.
about that.
You are very funny. You're very funny. You're also very, very good at art. You're very creative. You have a very good sense of character and story.
Oh,
wow. Okay. Well, Kitten and I will answer that for you then.
Yeah, I'll accept your answers and I'll just sit here. It's like when I go to the doctor with my mom and she tells the doctor what's wrong with
my God. Wow. Okay. That is the first time someone has not been able to answer what they're amazing at. Interesting. Okay. I hope you can answer this one. What's your favorite thing to do?
Right now, my favorite thing to do is do art while listening to the same, like, 3 songs on loop for several hours at a time.
Nice. That's good. What's your least favorite thing to do?
Work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do I look pretty today?
Do you look pretty today? Is that the question?
Of course it is. It's always the question.
Yeah, of course.
And it's always the answer.
Of course you do.
That's right. Name something you would set on fire.
Fire is in, like, the state of matter, or fire like you?
The state of matter. It's the first time we've
had that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's all for comedy, YouTube. No one's actually burning down things. You have to pack up your stuff up today and go live with someone in New Hill City. Who is it? I remember your first answer, and it's still Kitten. Interesting. All right. What is your favorite word?
Ooh, that's a good one. Phantasmagorical.
I vaguely feel like you said that last time. I may be wrong.
Really?
You may not have. I don't know.
Wait, did I say curse word? Did we have a second category of my favorite curse word?
We do, and it's coming.
Okay.
Coming. What's your least favorite word?
I've got a lot of words that I don't like, man.
What's one that jumps to mind?
I'm gonna say
That's good. That's good.
I say it a lot. It's a filler word. It doesn't add a lot to most conversations.
I hear you. I like that one.
I don't like the fact that I depend on it a lot.
That's fair. Why are video games so hard?
I don't know. I need you to know that while I was drawing yesterday, I actually took a break from my art to play Thief again.
Why?
That's what Kitten said. Well, Kitten actually said that I was a masochist, and that now she understands why I want a Dommy Mommy so bad.
It's like the most random middle of the road game that there's that can ever be
It's
played.
so not good. It's not even no. It's so not good. It's so not good.
It's just
I
so
hate
not...
it so much. It's clunky. It's not inspired. The map sucks. The controls are bad. They add stuff that they've clearly added to make it feel more game-like that doesn't actually add to the game in any way.
Yeah.
It's fucking bad. It's bad, and I hate most of the characters. Like 90, I don't like any of them.
It's just like, it's such a nothing game. It's like, it has
Garrett-
nothing to go, nothing.
Garrett, the main character, is already just so blandly action adventure main character. Like, he has nothing redeemable about him except for the fact that he, unlike a lot of action adventure characters, he openly states that he doesn't want to be violent and that he wants to be very stealthy and just get in and out, and that he doesn't want to just steal everything that's nailed down. He just wants to get missions done and go home, basically. Unlike a lot of other characters.
Yeah.
But then you get Erin, and God, I hate her, because I don't know how old she's supposed to be in the game, but I'll be damned if she is not the edgiest 12-year-old in personification anyways. Like, she's so fucking annoying.
The fact that you registered their names, I can't even believe you remember their names. It's incredible.
Like I said, I started replaying the game last night.
even still.
But I hate Erin, and you know what? She dies in like the tutorial. She dies at the end of the tutorial, and I'm like, good, but spoilers for Thief if anybody's interested in what I have just described as
for Thief.
Spoilers for Thief if anyone is interested in a game that both Fire and I have openly detested so far.
Yes.
Next she comes back at the end of the game, and they like do that goofy thing where they're like, oh, is she going to be the player character for the sequel that never comes out because this game actually sucks?
Oh, God.
And I'm like, I hate the fact that Garrett, who is at least an ignorable character, sacrifices his life so that Erin can come back because she's like his sister or whatever. Like, let the bitch die. Like, she deserved it. Like, she got herself into that situation. She was being a bratty little, like, moody teenager. She got herself into it. She is nothing but a nuisance the entire time she's alive. Then she annoys the shit out of you while she's dead, too. Just leave her there.
I hate it. Ugh, how did we get there? Oh yeah, video games being hard. Okay, anyway. Oh, I don't even want to think about Thief anymore. What noise or sound do you love?
The sound of a hockey puck going into a...
Going into a where?
A swimming pool.
Oh, geez. It cut off right at going into a, and I was like, that could have gone anywhere.
Swimming pool. Or, alternatively, the sound of one of those textured rubber balls that has been highly pressurized, just absolutely just thwunking off of a hard surface that may or may not be a gym floor or a child's head.
I love the term thwunking. What noise or sound do you hate?
Oh god, there's a lot of them. Okay. The sound of a truck that's going by, and it's going by miles away, but you can still hear it because it's a really big fucking truck and it's really loud for the purposes of being very loud, because the person driving it has a very small penis and got married right out of high school and now has 7 kids and his wife is cheating on him.
Yeah, that's right. What's your favorite curse word?
Cunt.
Nice. I don't think that
I say fuck a lot more.
Yeah.
I get the most use out of the word fuck, but cunt is just so fun to say.
So good. You got to move to Australia and it won't matter. People don't care about that word.
True.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I think we've already covered this, and that the answer is pretty much any of them.
Anything. Anything. We're talking about gravedigger, apparently. But,
yeah,
you know,
if
pie in the sky.
If we're talking about like dream job,
yeah.
Honestly, I think I'd be okay with doing something that's like fairly boring, and like I think I could be an accountant. I wouldn't necessarily like it, but I think I could do it. You need
I'm
an
not.
accountant?
I'm not accepting that answer. I'm not accepting that answer. We're trying that again because you do not want to be an accountant. I know you don't. There's no way.
I can absolutely sit at a computer for 8 hours and just put numbers into spreadsheets.
I could be a contract killer. I don't want to be. Anyone
Why
can do
not? That sounds
anything.
dope.
What would be the thing? I know you also would hate it. That would be it would also be so mind numbing because you would have to focus on a computer screen for hours.
I hate to tell you this, buddy, but even when I'm focusing on a computer screen doing art, my brain is somewhere else.
If you say so.
I could sit there and type numbers into a spreadsheet while also thinking about my next D&D campaign and also thinking about what my next event will be in Seven Sins.
What about if you were a comic book artist?
I can't do that.
Fine.
I really can't. Like, I've tried to draw like little comics. It's so I don't know how comic book artists can do it.
Oh gosh. Gosh. I was about to ask what profession would you not like to attempt, but I think we've already established what you don't want to do is work in a grocery store. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The final question. What were you gonna say? But what?
Yeah, but also pretty much any food service industry. I've talked about that one before too, where anyone who can make a career out of doing any sort of food service industry is stronger than I am, because the first time somebody got a fucking attitude at me, I would dump their Coke into their lap.
You could start a food truck. Dio's Dishes.
Yeah, you disrespect the Dio, and you're going to be getting your taco down the front of your shirt.
What? Okay. Where are we at with your name?
Actually I really like Dio. I really like it.
Oh, are we doing an official name change coming soon, or is this like a? Are we doing, or is it like a multi? You can choose your poison. Choose
I
your own
mean,
adventure.
I don't think I'm going to be changing Kattymaster anytime soon, because it's kind of a brand thing, and I've been using it since I was like 12.
It's very iconic.
I'm not going to remember any other username. However,
it's also hard because Dio is like it's already like a known property.
And like but I'm saying that, like, if I were going to get my name legally changed.
Oh, like that way. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now that I approve of. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
I like that a lot. I've been thinking about it a lot, actually.
It actually really suits you. That's interesting.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that. How do you go about getting your name changed? Does someone know? Do you know? How does that work?
You have to like do a registration thing online.
Oh, I know people do that for like their gender thingy.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to do like, it'd be official government paperwork, which I don't want to do, which I hate doing. Because they'd have to like change all of your licenses and all that happy crap, and I don't want to do that.
That's nice.
And you can only do it like twice unless you're getting married / divorced.
Well, hello.
Yes.
Talking to your divorcee. Amazing. You did your second interview and you did it flawlessly.
Sort of.
Flawlessly. I hate you. It's a pleasure to talk to you. And I'm excited to. I cannot wait for Owls. I can't stop saying it. I'm so excited for Owls. I really can't wait.
I've been thinking about it all week too. So
I'm hoping that my anxiousness about this is pushing you to start it. I'm very excited.
If you are trying to emotionally manipulate me, I need you to know 100% working.
Yay! Okay, good. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is how all my other marriages started. Emotional manipulation. Okay, great job, Katty. What do people need to know about you? Where do people follow you?
If you're talking about social media, your best chances to find me is going to be here. I have a Twitter that I have posted exactly once last year, I think.
Oh, well, go in there because I tagged you in the Fire Demon art you made.
Yeah, I actually did see that.
I was looking for your name and I was like, I think this is you. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you found me.
Okay.
You did it. I was like, oh, that's nice.
I like triple check because I was like, I don't. Okay. Yeah, find them in New Elk City, and vote for them for Artist of the Year in 2022, and other things, and Best Digital Art
No,
Piece.
not other things. Don't do the other thing. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at speeches. Please, mercy.
10 times. You are now the most Helly winning member, other than me, in the server.
Other than you,
Yeah,
how many do you have?
16. It's fun. We don't have to talk about it that we're tied. It's fine.
Wait,
fine. We get it. We're tied.
Oh, we're tied?
Fine,
We're
we're
tied.
tied.
I lied.
Fine.
Vote for me for everything.
No,
I just want to beat Fire
nope,
Demon for
nope,
1 year.
Nope.
That's all I ask.
Nope. Nope. Do not vote. Do not vote for Dio. Do not vote for them. They don't deserve it. They want too much.
I don't deserve it.
They want
but
too
Fire
much.
deserves it last.
How dare. How dare. I'm cutting this off right now. Good night, you evil, evil, evil person. God damn it. God damn it. Wait, hang on. No, wait. Oh, fucking shit. I forgot how to end this shit. God, shut the fuck.